So this design, perfect, gonna do that again. Except this time, we're not gonna take 3 days to do it. We're gonna do it in one night. Okay. Cool. Got the green screen. We got the PowerPoint. Yeah, let's... yeah, and then got the right attire for presentation. Welcome to the briefing of Operation Fuckfish Genocide. So, why are you calling Guardians Fuckfish? We talked about the Guardian farm already, but why am I calling Guardians Fuckfish? Well, did you know that in terms of Steve and hostile mob breeding, Guardians are the most compatible mob of Steve. Their spines make for great love handles, so you can grip them in any position. Also, fun fact, if you pull out enough, you can make your fuckfish turn white. Guardians are literally built for Steve dick. High HP and water composition means it can take blocky cocky all day and still come for more. Okay, we're getting off that slide. So why genocide? I want the pretty light blocks. Here's the plan. So we got an ocean monument. Ocean monuments are 60 blocks by 60 blocks. Guardians only spawn from this point here, so not where the pillars are, but above there, up to Y61, which is one block above the top bit there. What we gotta do is basically cut down the ocean monument, so it's a big flat thing like that, and then we're gonna cover it in glass all around the edges. So, I mean, it could be any block, but glass looks nice. And then we cover the bottom in soul sand. That kind of just looks like mud, but you get what I mean. With all the soul sand in the water, it'll create bubble columns. So when a guardian spawns, they get pushed up to the surface. Then when they're at the surface, they get pushed through water into a nether portal. On the other side of the portal, in the nether side, there'll be some campfires on top of hoppers, so the hoppers can pick up the items, like we did for the slime farm. And when the guardians come through, they fall onto the campfires and die. So what makes me qualified to take on this project? Aside from the fact that I don't think anyone else on the server is going to, I have made 2 guardian farms in the past. This one, I drained the whole thing. It took me like 3 months. And the only spawning areas were actually like in the walls there. Turns out it's actually a really shit guardian farm and the rates were not good. Learning experience, don't do that. Second guardian farm I made last year, which is the same design that we're going to be doing now. And that was way less effort. That took me like 3 days. Also didn't take literally thousands of blocks of sand, and way faster. So this design, perfect, gonna do that again. Except this time, we're not gonna take 3 days to do it. We're gonna do it in one night. That's the plan. What do we need? Oh, green screen. No, other side. Supplies. But I'm also bad at math, so I might have got these numbers wrong. 5,192 glass, 3,364 soul sand, 384 obsidian is for the portals, and then a netherite chest plate because I lost mine, and I'm gonna die if I leave my elytra on because Guardians is gonna zap the shit out of me. Thank you for listening to my pitch. Here's a meme for your time. So with the plan laid out and knowing exactly what we need to get done, I got started. First thing was collecting a bunch of sand. That was 3 shulker boxes worth. And that was pretty quick. Actually, I was expecting that to take a lot longer than it did. And then I was like, oh shit, I actually don't think I have enough fuel to smelt all this. And then I checked my ores chest. I was like, oh, I've got 6 stacks of coal ore just sitting there. So I grabbed the fortune pickaxe and we had more than enough coal, so that was all sorted. Threw all that in the furnace and we went and got some soul sand in the nether. That was only 6 stacks, so that was super quick. Then when we popped back into the overworld, I was still waiting on the sand to smelt into glass. So I was like, okay, well, this is a good time to put together a replacement chest plate. Grab those. Yes, I have a stockpile of diamond armor. Judge me as you will. I had lost mine because when we first got shulker boxes, I had one that I was carrying around on me. And I misplaced it. My netherite chest plate was in there. So I don't have a netherite chest plate anymore. I don't know where it is. It's gone. Then we jumped over to the end and collected a bunch of obsidian just from shredding down one of those obsidian towers, which was a drag. It's not fun, it's slow. And chat became very obsessed with the idea that I look like a tuna? Not sure where that's coming from. But you know what? Go off, guys. Whatever y'all see, I can't stop you. And then I got what I guess is my first piece of fan art. Jinx. Anyway, once we had all our materials together, we jumped over to the Guardian farm, and I went to go put my beacons down, and I was like, oh, a conduit would be really handy at the moment, but I don't have enough Nautilus shells. So we tried fishing, and that took a really long time, and we only got like 1. So I was like, okay, maybe not. And then I was like, oh, what if we just like go hunt drowned in the ocean? And that's what we ended up doing, and that took like no time at all. 9, hell yeah, okay, cool. Well, we got enough. We only needed to make 1 Heart of the Ocean. That was way faster. We should have done that in the first place. Fuck fishing. So then, yeah, put the conduit down. That's all in order. And then I started getting zapped by a bunch of guardians, and I was like, well, this is really annoying. And then remembered that axolotls attack guardians. So I was like, what if I have like a little axolotl army? They can kind of distract the guardians, so I can just do my shit and not get harassed. So we went on a little adventure, went swimming around, tried to find some axolotls. We did find a couple. Not all of them made it into a bucket. No! Nah! Fuck. So yeah, I was chuffed with myself. I was like, yeah, this is a great idea. And then they all died more or less instantly. Did an axolotl die already? So that plan did not work at all. Shit, alright, well that was a waste of time. So with that failure out of the way, I just started clearing space and then remembered that guardians spawn more often when there isn't skylights. When there are blocks over the water, guardians have a much higher chance to spawn. So I was like, well, the logical thing to do would be to start at the top and dig our way down. And that way, they'll be spawning less often. So that's what we did. Dolphins, please stop playing with the expensive blocks. Play with the kelp. Leave the dark prismarine alone. Dark prismarine, very expensive. Daddy does not want you playing with it. Oh. Why do I say things? Why did I refer to myself as daddy in the third person? All up, it took about 2 hours to tear it all down, which I think is not too bad. I think that was pretty quick. And then we started building up the glass walls around the perimeter. And then once the walls were in, we started on the portals. Can you not, all of you? Can you just go away? You, get back in the tank. Both of yous. You don't belong out here. The world's dangerous. Some madman's gonna come kill you. He's gonna come out and he's gonna go spearfishing with a sword and bonk y'all on the head. And then you'll regret it. Yeah, that's what you get. Tell your brothers to stay in their goddamn tank. Then we started building out all the water currents with ice and just doing like a perimeter of ice, because then the water sources will all propagate and fill in, you know, the infinite water source thing. Then we went down to the bottom and started throwing down the soul sand, and oh my god, so like when you're normally in an ocean monument, you've got walls, you've got corners, you can break line of sight with guardians pretty easily. But when you're out in the open, it's really hard to avoid all the lasers. So it gets to the point where you can't even see. I hope all of you fuck off and die. Thank you. No, stop. Ow, okay. You're being particularly painful. They just shred through your armor as well, so I had to go and repair it like 4 or 5 times over the course of the stream. But we did eventually finish all the bubbles, and first thing we did, of course, is go on to the nether side and see all the guardians, and oh my god, there was a lot. Then through here. God, this is gonna be chaos. And that was really cool, and then Honey logged on, so I was like, oh, this will be a cool thing to show Honey. So I dragged her on over, and then there was a bit of an incident. Oh, I don't have enough space for all that. Fish. There we go. Oh no, oh god, no, I shouldn't have. I get out. I should have known. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die.
Hi, I'm still 14. I very much nearly just died.
Shit, that was not big brain. That was very small brain. Of course that happened at fucking 421. Yeah, we made a Guardian farm. Guardian farm's done. We did it all in one sitting. Nearly 10 hours. And I was just showing Honeydew how it worked. And she wanted to go see it from the other side. And I was stuck in the killing chamber when she loaded the other side. Ah, man. Okay, it sounds like I can go through. Yes, cool. Still burning, but not lava. Ah, come on. Come on, you... What's going on? Okay. I'm glad, honey, if you're in chat, glad you're mesmerized. I can sort of, oh, there we go, we can sort of see. But not really. We just gonna get jumbled around. Can we get out? Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Ozzy, how you going? We are a little a little bit stuck at the moment. I'm sorry if this is hurting your eyes. It's hurting mine. Wait, yes? Sort of? Nah, that sort of works. Don't go back through. Okay. So this is not permanent. This is just temporary. There's gonna be a proper kill chamber and everything, but God, my head hurts from that. So then the next day, our regularly scheduled Wednesday stream, which if you don't know, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on Twitch. The link is down below. I did all of the item sorting system. If you want to go back and watch these streams, they are all available on All Rugrats, which is the VOD channel where we just upload all our streams. I've got Caleb jumping to the other side so you guys can see the item system on the nether side. While we wait, probably the first question you're going to be asking is, why can't we just use hoppers? Collect all the items that way. The farm actually produces so many guardians, and there they are, that hoppers actually can't keep up with all of them. So we need a more efficient way to transfer and store items. So the guardians die from fall damage and their items are dropped into these two sections where slime blocks push them along some packed ice. Blue ice is faster technically, but like much of a muchness. When the items hit the chest at the end of this row, they're sitting on the edge of the ice and the hoppers, so they can slide on the ice, but they can still get picked up by the hoppers as well. And all the hoppers have item filters, so the shards and crystals are sorted into their respective chests, as well as there's one for fish and an overflow chest at the end if anything gets backed up or the filters break or whatever. And here's a look from the AFK spot. There's a few ways we can make it more efficient, but ultimately I think this is fast enough for our needs. We will be putting a roof on it, which increases the spawn rates like I mentioned earlier, but the other option is to add more portals at the top so they have to travel less distance before they're sent to the nether, but I think this is fast enough as it is. We could do that maybe at some point, but ultimately I don't think it really matters that much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been quite a ride. It was a hell of a stream. I was not planning on doing 10 hours, I'll be honest. But I mean, I'm pretty chuffed that we made a guardian farm in one sitting. Admittedly, one very long sitting, but one sitting, and we didn't die. So good on us. But until next time, thank you for watching. Hit that red button down below if you want to see more stuff like this. And here's a playlist for you to enjoy where there's plenty more of this sort of stuff.